Hey guys, it's Melanie, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 what I would consider all-time favorite Paula's Choice products. Those of you that have been with my channel for a while are well aware of my little love affair with Paula's Choice. It began a few years ago when I tried one of their products. It was BHA9, and that was the product that sort of kicked everything off for me, and I just started investing more and more into the line and have had just absolutely incredible results on my skin as a result of using a lot of these products. Now, I obviously use lots of different skincare brands now as well. For a while there, I was pretty exclusive to Paula's Choice, but doing what I do here on my channel, I like trying a lot of different things. But that doesn't mean that there aren't products that I always end up going back to and continually mixing in with my skincare, even when I am trying new things, because there are just some products that I have never been able to dupe anywhere else. So I'm going to share those with you guys today. I am always upfront about things being sent to me on my channel for consideration. So these products were sent to me by Paula's Choice. Now, I am proud to say that this is the very first time that Paula's Choice has sent me anything for review. So in all these years that I've been reviewing their products, it has always been stuff that I have purchased by myself. These products were sent to me, and I selected these products specifically because they are my go-to holy grails, and they are products that I just believe in so much. So you guys have heard me talk about most of these before. These are probably not going to come as a surprise, so just want you guys to know that these are my honest opinions. So I will of course link these down below because I think it's important for you to go read other people's thoughts and reviews on these products as well. It's really important to not just take one person's review into consideration when you are thinking about investing in anything, especially when it's a more expensive skincare or makeup type item. Check out several people's reviews of the products. Paula's Choice I would call probably more of like a mid-range skincare line. They're more expensive than drugstore prices, but they're not quite as expensive as, say, Kate Somerville or Drunk Elephant or some of the other brands that I've used in the past as well. So I do think that they are fairly affordable. They also do participate in Ebates, which if you're not signed up for that, you should go sign up for Ebates because they're usually at least 4% cash back. And a lot of times Paula's Choice will do frequent sales. So they'll send you, when you sign up on the Paula's Choice website, coupon codes for either 15 or 20% off. Sometimes it's even more. A lot of times there are free things that you can get added into your order from either their makeup line, or they'll send you extra samples. It's worth checking out, especially if you are someone who struggles with some of these issues that I'm about to talk about right now. So I did want to pick one body care item because I do think that this is a really, really great product for those of us who struggle with eczema, and you wouldn't necessarily think that this immediately would be something that you would pick up for eczema, but it has helped my arms so much. So this is the Paula's Choice Resist Skin Revealing Body Lotion 10% AHA, and this has glycolic acid as well as antioxidants in it. I use this pretty much exclusively on my arms. I do struggle with eczema in this like upper arm region here. And this actually helps to improve my eczema. It improves it by continually sloughing off those dry, scaly patches that you can get with eczema. It helps to actually soothe it. It moisturizes my skin and it makes it look normal, so that now that we are in summer, I can actually wear tank tops and not have to worry about people looking at my arms and thinking, what's going on there? This stuff is amazing. It is I wouldn't call it a super lightweight lotion, but it's a pretty lightweight lotion that absorbs very quickly. You want to make sure that if you shaved your underarms that you do not get this in that area because it will sting. There's quite a bit of glycolic acid in here, but this is going to help to stimulate the collagen. It's going to help to slough off any dead skin cells. It's going to hydrate your skin. It's going to improve the overall texture of your skin. And I feel like this is a really, really great body product. Those of you that have a lot of discoloration on your chest from being out in the sun, this would be a great start to starting to exfoliate that area and really help to rid yourself of those dark spots or any discoloration that you may have from like breakouts. I know some people get breakouts on their chest. I feel like this would be a really great thing to add in with your routine where you would see some really good results. This is fantastic. Paula's Choice does not have any like added fragrances in their products, so you're not gonna get some fruity scent with this. It smells, quite honestly, like nothing, but it works so beautifully. You do wanna know that when you are using a glycolic acid on your body as well as your face, you need to protect your skin from the sun, so make sure that you are wearing an SPF before going out in the sun when you put this on, because you'll burn very easily, and I can attest to that because I did it last summer. And it was stupid. Like, I knew that I should have put on the SPF before going out because I had put this on and I didn't, and I burned so much quicker than I normally do. So just make sure that you're protecting your skin. The second thing that I want to share with you guys is the product that really started it all for me, and it's the Resist BHA 9 treatment. So this is a beta hydroxy acid, which is salicylic acid, and it's a 9% concentration. This is a tiny, tiny tube. However, this is meant to spot treat imperfections. I, however, use one pump all over my face. When I first started using this, I was using it every other day. I don't really recommend that if you have delicate, sensitive, or dry skin, because this can make you drier. It's not marketed as an all-over face serum, but that's what I used it as because I had blackheads all over my face. I had enlarged pores all over my face. This cleared up all of the blackheads on my face. It took time. It didn't happen overnight. It took several months. But eventually I started noticing that those blackheads were dissolving. Now, I was left with the enlarged pores. Don't get me wrong, those don't disappear because once you stretch a pore out, it's very difficult to get it to shrink back up. I will show you guys a product here in a minute that did help to reduce the look of my pores. But again, it's not a miracle. It takes time to see results from this stuff. But if you are someone who deals with really stubborn imperfections, if you have sebaceous hyperplasia, so clogged oil ducts, if you have blackheads that you deal with, if you just get congested very easily, I would highly recommend incorporating this. You don't have to put it all over your face. If you just get blackheads on your nose, put it on your nose. But this was a game changer for me, you guys. This really was the product that started it all with Paula's Choice, and I love it, and I will never, ever be without this. Ever. Let's talk about shrinking those pores. So I started using this. Have they had this out for a year? It might be close to a year. I've gone through several bottles of this, and I freaking love it. It's the Paula's Choice Resist 10% Niacinamide Booster. Now, this is a product that works incredibly well on my skin. It has a very watery texture. When you get the product, it is sealed like this, and they do include a dropper as well that you put in to actually suck the product out of there. This basically looks like water. When you put it into the palm of your hand, it looks like cloudy water. I use it straight up. Now, it's intended to be mixed in with other serums or moisturizers. I just use it straight up because that's what works for me. So I will get out of the shower, I will dry my face. The very first thing that I put on is this. I take about 5 or 6 drops and apply it all over. This has absolutely helped to shrink the overall look of my pores, especially in my cheek area where they were really, really pronounced. They're not gone entirely. They never will be. You know, it's kind of too late for that, but it helped improve the appearance so much that I'm able to do so much more with makeup in terms of concealing the pores. So it's just one of those products, again, that I cannot be without because it works so extremely well for me. I do know that there is a serum by The Ordinary that has 10% niacinamide in it as well as zinc. I did try that. It made me break out, so I don't use that. The texture was completely different. Totally different product in my eyes. This has never made me break out. I continue to use it. I use it every other day now because I don't personally mix it with my vitamin C. I do know that there are people that say that you can. For me, using it every other day is enough. So this is something that, once again, has really been beneficial to my skin, and it's something that I would totally recommend that anybody try if they deal with enlarged pores. Okay, 2 more products. You guys know this was coming, right? This is the Paula's Choice Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This does use zinc oxide in it, so the SPF that you're going to get in here is a mineral SPF. I have used this for such a long time. It is the only SPF and moisturizer that I can use in the morning that doesn't cause my overly oily skin to look oilier throughout the day. A lot of moisturizers are great when I put them first on, but they're a little bit too much or too heavy for throughout the day. This has never been too heavy for me. It does have a slight tint to it. In fact, I'll show you my current tube here. It does have a slight tint to it, if you can see that. It's a very neutral tint. It's not going to cover anything up, but it does help to kind of even out the complexion just a little bit. This works beautifully with my powder foundation that I like to use, and it's great. It has an SPF of 30. It protects my skin all day long, and I love it. I have never gone a day without this. Even on days where I don't step foot outside, I still put this on just in case I do have to step outside. I want to protect the investment that I've made in all of this skincare and all of this improvement that I've made to my skin. If you're not protecting your skin and you're spending hundreds of dollars on skincare and you're going out in the sun and trying to tan up your face, you're basically just undoing all of that good stuff that you've done to your skin. You need to protect your skin, whether you use a chemical sunscreen or a mineral sunscreen. You have to protect your skin, and this one for me has been the best. And then the last thing that I want to recommend is their 1% Retinol Booster. The last thing that I wanted to choose for this was, there were several things that I was trying to decide between, but I ultimately landed on this because I have seen such good results from this. The 1% Retinol Booster is something that is intended to be mixed in with other skincare moisturizers or serums that you already have. So this is a concentrated formulation of 1% retinol that you are intended to mix in with something else. I, not being one to follow instructions frequently, use this straight up on my skin, but usually I will have put something else such as a hyaluronic acid on first. So I layer my skincare. This is also something that I will frequently put a marula oil over top of so I don't get any irritation from using it straight up. This is only 0.5 fluid ounces, so it's a small amount, but again, it's a concentration that is meant to be added to something else. So I use about a half a pump. That's actually enough to do my entire face. So this is more than enough product in here to rock my world and last me quite some time. I will use retinols usually 2 to 3 times a week, alternating with my AHA and BHA products on the other nights. And this one is really, really wonderful. I do like that it's a concentration that you can mix in with things that you already have, so it's really nice to be able to do that. They also have a retinol lotion that comes in a purple bottle. I'll maybe link that one down below as well. That has some other, antioxidants and ingredients in it as well to help to soothe the skin. This is just a more pure concentration of the product here. So love this. I do think retinol is a must-have, especially if you are someone who is getting into anti-aging and you don't want to go the route of investing in the Refisa quite yet. You know, you're not comfortable using the stronger retinoids or retinols quite yet. So this is a good way to start and then work your way up. I'm sure at some point I will end up on something like Refisa, but for the time being, this is working extremely well for me, and I really enjoy the product. So those are my top 5 recommendations for you guys in terms of Paula's Choice products that I think are must try. Like I said, I'm going to link these down below for you. Go read up a little bit more about them. If you've never used Paula's Choice in the past and you just don't know very much about the brand overall, go check out their website. They really base a lot of their formulations, well, all of their formulations, on extensive research, and they do have products that are geared towards every single skin type. So they have products that are geared toward dry skin, oily skin, aging skin, really sensitive skin. It's really worth checking out the line overall and maybe try. They also send out samples. So if you just want to try some samples of a few things, you can get sample sizes as well. So I really recommend checking them out. It's a fantastic line that has done amazing things for my skin, and I'm a huge fan, obviously. So a big thank you to Paula's Choice for sending these products out. I'm looking forward to having some backups of my favorites, and you will continue to see these in my videos because I love the brand. So let me know if you guys have any questions down below in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.